Okay, this is nothing new.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so this is why I love this channel, because we can easily go back to things that we talked about previously and start to connect the dots. And oh my God, there's some dots to connect here. So let's talk about Malaki Branham's last performance. Now, first and foremost, obviously this is summer league, so we're going to take it with a grain of salt. We're not going to sit back and just like critique every single thing about his game. We're just going to take the positives out of it, because that's really what you need to do with the summer league. I mean, what would I look like sitting here complaining about Blake Wesley's percentage? Like, that's dumb. Okay, there's only positives to take out of summer league. All right, so let's go ahead and go through this. So Malaki Branham shooting pushes Spurs past Grizzlies for a lone summer league win. Now, like I said, we're going to take this with a grain of salt, but there's some things that happen afterwards, or that things that were said afterwards, that I said, oh my God, wait, we knew this already. We discussed this already. We knew this about Malaki Branham. This is, I just love it. All right, anyways, let's dive into it. All right, so let's see what Malaki Branham had to say after the game. So if you guys didn't watch, it was 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and he put up about 14 points. Like, he was hitting threes back to back to back to back to back. It was absolutely incredible to see, and it was very clutch, and the Spurs came away with the dub. But with that being said, apparently he needed to be motivated from his assistant coach, and he said that's what fueled him to keep firing away. He said, I hit one, and he was like, you aren't going to do it again. He just kept talking. It was fun out there. I like when people talk to me, so it's cool. Now, here's the funny thing, okay? We talked about this. We knew that Malaki Branham kind of needs someone to push his buttons a little bit. Now, not to say he doesn't have his own motor, because he certainly does. He has his own motor, but it seems as if he needs coaches to kind of push him over the edge to bring the dog out of him. Now, what do I mean by that? If you guys don't recall, we talked about this. This was back in middle school, I believe. I think it was 8th grade, in which he could not bounce, okay? He had no dunking abilities whatsoever, and he worked very hard to, you know, be able to dunk. And then he was able to dunk in practice. Now, he has a lifelong trainer named Dawson, and Dawson basically told him, he said, look, dunks don't matter unless you do it in game. And funny enough, what ended up happening was near the end of the season, his team was down in very clutch situation like we just saw. He was able to get a dunk mid-game. He didn't believe that he was going to get it near the end of the season, but he was able to get it. Not only did he get it, he pushed himself even further, and not only was it a dunk, it was also a poster. He posterized someone for his very first in-game dunk ever. I just thought that was so cool, but that just shows that, yeah, he needs someone to kind of push him, and I think Greg Popovich is going to be perfect for that. Now, there's something else in here that I was like, wait, we knew this too. And this is what his coach had to say. Him being decisive is going to be key. He gets in between sometimes with, should I drive it? Should I shoot? Or he's thinking, I missed the last one. When you are as versatile and as skilled as he is, you just need to play and be aggressive. That's going to be one of his strengths, three-point shooting. So he needs to try to score. Now, here's the thing. We knew this as well. We knew that he is a perfectionist and he gets in his own head. If you guys don't recall, we talked about this as well. This is what Dawson, once again, his trainer, had to say about him. He's a perfectionist. So if he don't get anything right perfect, he's still this way. Then he gets upset with himself. Like, all right, he's trying to be perfect every single time. That kind of motivates him to kind of do more. And not only that, Malaki Branham actually backed this up and said, yeah, I was like that, and I'm still kind of like that. When I was younger, it got bad though. I'd miss one shot and I'd be mad. When I was younger, it was horrible. It got better over the years, but it just needs to keep getting better. So this is the one thing that he is going to have to overcome, is that he gets in his own head and he wants things to be perfect. I mean, you can even see him scrimmage sometimes when his free throws weren't directly in the net. He's like, I just wanted to go in. But I think that that's going to be perfect, or he's going to be perfect to be able to be coached under Greg Popovich, because Pop is definitely, he knows people, and he's definitely going to be able to not necessarily expose his weaknesses, but just improve his weaknesses. So I think that that's really, really cool. But dude, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this, because I was just like, wait, we talked about all this before. We knew this already. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a nerd. I don't know. Anyways, I'll get with you guys later. If you want to support the channel, it's only $2 a month. Patreon and YouTube links below. Until next time, man. Deuces.